Hello everyone. Here is the second part of Indian ethics. In the video Indian ethics part 1 we have discussed about Samhita and Brahmanas. Let's discuss the rest of the part in this video. Each Veda is associated with Aranyaka text, which are supplements to the Brahmana text and explain the mysteries of sacrificial rituals. Some Upanishads are considered part of the Aranyaka text. These texts are considered crucial for philosophical, religious, and ethical study. Due to the position of the Aranyakas being between the Brahmanas and the Upanishads, there is a mixture of both. The ritualism, which is Karma Kanda, and philosophy, which is darshan within them. Please keep in mind that there is no Aranyak associated with Atharva Veda. In this slide, a list of Vedas and their associated Aranyakas are given. It is for your information. If you wish, you can also learn them. Now talking about the Upanishads. The Upanishads represent the concluding part of the Vedas, elaborating on spiritual and esoteric knowledge. The term Upanishad means spiritual wisdom, leading to the attainment of knowledge and Brahma. Brahma, that is the ultimate reality. There are said to be over 179 Upanishads, with the most prominent being Ishavasya Upanishad, Keno Upanishad, Kathopanishad, Prashnopanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, Aitreya Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad, Shvetashvatar Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad, Kausitaki Upanishad, Bradranyak Upanishad. These Upanishads were composed before the time of Buddha. They symbolize the spiritual thoughts and self-realization of sages and form the foundation of Indian ethical and philosophical thought. Also keep in mind that they are the last part of the Vedas. Hence they are also called Vedangas. Vedantas. According to the general tradition, following the list mentioned in the Muktika the number of Upanishads are considered to be 108, but over time other Upanishads have also been formed and added. The number of Upanishads known so far is 220. Here is a detailed breakdown of the classification. The first one is Rig Vediya Upanishads. It has 10 Upanishads. These Upanishads are linked to the Rig Veda, the oldest of the 4 Vedas, which is primarily composed of hymns and praises to various deities. The Rig Vediya Upanishads focus on cosmology, the nature of existence, and meditative practices. Aitreya Upanishad focuses on the creation of the universe, the nature of the individual soul, that is Atma, and its relation to the universal consciousness, that is Brahma. Another Rigvediya Upanishad is Kaushitaki Upanishad, which discusses the journey of the soul after death, the nature of dreams, and the significance of the individual self. Other Rigvedic Upanishads, the list of the remaining 8 includes less commonly discussed ones like the Aksham, Mallika, Mudgala, etc. Then we have Shukla Yajurvediya Upanishads. It includes 19 Upanishads. The Shukla, which means white Yajurveda, consists of texts related to sacrificial rituals and philosophical speculations. Its Upanishads delve deeply into metaphysical concepts, ethical meditation, and asceticism. It includes Isha Upanishad, one of the shortest and most important Upanishads. It deals with the concept of renunciation and the vision of the self as one with the universe. It also contains a Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, one of the longest and most detailed Upanishads, discussing concepts such as the nature of Brahma, Atma, and the philosophical basis of ethics. Other notable Upanishads from this group includes Sabal Upanishad, Mandal Brahman, Pingala Upanishad, etc. Then we have Krishna Yajurvediya Upanishads, which consist 32 Upanishads. The Krishna, that means black Yajurveda, is a mix of mantras and Brahmana prose, dealing with both rituals and philosophical discussions. The Upanishads of this Veda place a strong emphasis on the nature of the soul, meditation, and the realization of Brahman. It includes Taittiriya Upanishad, which discusses the nature of bliss, the 5 layers of human existence, and the pursuit of self-knowledge. Another one is the Katha Upanishad, which presents the dialogue between Nachiketa and Yama, the god of death, Yama, on a life, death, and the immortality of the soul. Then it also contains Shweta Shwetar Upanishad, which contains elements of theistic thought and meditation, discussing the supreme being and the importance of devotion. Other important Upanishads in this group include Maitrayani, Kaivalya, and Amrita Bindu Upanishads. Next, we have Samavedi Upanishads. It has 16 Upanishads. The Samaveda is predominantly a collection of melodies, that is, summon, used in ritualistic sacrifices. The Upanishads of this Veda generally deal with the mystical aspects of sound, meditation, and the realization of divine consciousness through chanting and devotion. It consists Chandogya Upanishad, one of the most well-known Upanishads. It elaborates on the power of the sacred syllable Om, meditation, and the unity of the individual soul with cosmic soul, the unity of Atma with Brahma. It also consists Kena Upanishad, which discusses the nature of Brahma, the limitations of the senses, and the realization that ultimate reality cannot be comprehended by intellect alone. Other Samvedi Upanishads include Aranya, Maitreya, and Gemini Upanishads. Next, we have Atharvediya Upanishads, which consists 31 Upanishads. The Atharvaveda is more eclectic and includes hymns for rituals, healing, and spells. The Upanishads linked to the Atharvaveda explore a wide range of spiritual and esoteric concepts, such as the nature of reality, mental discipline, and mystical practices. It includes Mundaka Upanishad, which discusses the nature of the 2 types of knowledge, higher knowledge, that is Paravidya, and lower knowledge, that is Aparavidya, and the means to attain liberation. It also consists of Mandukya Upanishad, one of the shortest Upanishads. It provides a comprehensive explanation of the syllable Om and the 4 states of consciousness, that is waking, dreaming, deep sleep, and the transcendent 4th state, which is known as Turiya. It also consists of Prashna Upanishad, that is structured as a series of questions and answers. It discusses the nature of creation, the nature of the soul, and cosmic principles. Other important Atharvedic Upanishads include Niralamba, Ganapati Atma, and Tripura Upanishads. Due to the seriousness of the subject and the vigor of the discussions, the 13 Upanishads are regarded as specially valid and ancient. Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya, the great Indian philosopher and theologian, provided commentaries on 10 of these Upanishads. These 10 includes Ish, Aitreya, Kat, Ken, Chandogya, Prashna, Taittiriya, Brihadaranyaka, Mandukya, and Mundak. His insights have been instrumental in understanding and preserving the philosophical depth of these ancient texts. Adi Shankaracharya classified 3 Upanishads as belonging to the major category of philosophical authority. They are Shweta, Shwetar, Kaushitki, and Maitrayani. These texts are considered highly significant in Vedantic thought. The remaining Upanishads are often categorized as tantric due to their focus on specific deities and their association with various spiritual traditions. Among these, the Shaiva, Shakta, Vaishnava, and Yoga Upanishads are considered the primary branches. each emphasizing different paths of worship and practice related to their respective deities. Here is a list of Vedas and their associated Upanishads for your reference. Scholars such as Dr. Dawson, Dr. Belvaker, and Ranade have classified the Upanishads based on their literary style. From this perspective, they have identified a group known as the Prose Upanishad, which includes Aitreya, Kane, Chandogya, Taittiriya, Brihadaranyaka, and Kaushitki. These Upanishads are characterized by their simple and concise prose, resembling the ancient prose style found in the Brahmanas. Their clarity and brevity contribute to their accessibility and underscore their antiquity. The second category is the proverbial Upanishads, which includes Ish, Katha, Shweta, Shwetar, and Narayan. These Upanishads are composed in verse form, with their style being simple, ancient, and easily understandable, much like the Vedic mantras. The third category, that is intermediate prose Upanishads, includes Prashna, Maitri, Mandukya, and Atharva. Atharva focuses on ritualistic aspects. Other transitional Upanishads, particularly those dealing with karmic rituals, also fall under this classification. In examining the evolution of language within the Upanishads, Dr. Dawson has classified them into four levels reflecting their historical development. At the most ancient level, he places eight Upanishads: Isha, Aitreya, Chandogya, Prashna, Taittiriya, Brihadaranyaka, Mandukya, and Mundaka. These texts are considered the earliest in terms of both linguistic style and philosophical depth, marking foundational stages in the evolution of Upanishadic thought and language. The ancient category includes Katha and Kena Upanishads, reflecting their early origins. In the mid stage are Kaushitki, Maitri, and Shvetashvatar, which represent a later phase of philosophical refinement. The new category comprises all other Upanishads, indicating their more recent emergence in the evolution of Upanishadic literature. Vedanga refers to the six disciplines that are considered essential for understanding and studying the Vedas and their associated texts. Traditionally, these six Vedangas include education, that is Shiksha, Kalp, grammar, that is Vyakaran, astrology, that is Jyotish, verse, that is Chandas, and Nirukta, that is etymology. Shiksha, that is education, specifically deals with the correct method of reciting Vedic mantras, ensuring the preservation of their phonetics and intonation. Each Vedang serves as a vital tool for interpreting and maintaining the Vedic tradition. Kalp outlines which Vedic mantras should be used in specific rituals and actions. It has three branches: Shrauta Sutra, which deals with major public rituals; Graha Sutra, which focuses on domestic rights; and Dharma Sutra, which addresses ethical and legal guidelines. Vyakaran or grammar is another Vedanga that focuses on the linguistic analysis of Sanskrit. It establishes the rules for the proper structure of words and sentences, ensuring that Vedic texts are interpreted and understood with precision and clarity. Now coming to Nirukta, it provides the definitive meaning of words as they are used in the Vedas, serving as a critical tool for interpreting the language and context of Vedic text. Astrology, which we also know as Jyotish, in the context of the Vedangas, determines the precise timing for performing Vedic sacrifices and rituals. This branch is specifically referred to as Vedanga astrology. Lastly, Chandas, that is verses, refers to the study of the metrical structure of verses used in the Vedas, ensuring their correct composition and rhythmic recitation. Together, these Vedangas play a vital role in preserving and understanding the Vedic tradition. Now, talking about the Upavedas. The Upavedas, according to tradition, refer to the knowledge and branches of study that are derived from the Vedas. These represent the essential disciplines of knowledge and skills that were either necessary or widely practiced during that time. Indian culture views these Upanishads as Ved Prasut, meaning they are born from the Vedas and they serve as extensions of Vedic wisdom applied to practical fields of life. The four Vedas, that is Rig Veda, Sam Veda, Yajur Veda, and Atharva Veda, are associated with specific branches of knowledge in the form of Upavedas. The Dhanur Veda, that is the science of archery and warfare, is linked to the Rig Veda. Gandharva Veda, that is related to music and arts, to the Sam Veda. Ayurveda, which is uh, a text related to medicine and healing, to the Atharva Veda, and Shilpa Veda or Satpatya Veda, which is related to architecture and craftsmanship, is associated to the Yajur Veda. Additionally, the Mahabharata and the Natya Shastra are sometimes referred to as the fifth Veda due to their profound influence on Indian culture and their connection to Vedic knowledge. Now coming to the epics such as the Ramayana and Mahabharata provide valuable insights into various aspects of life during the time they were composed. These epic narratives not only depict the cultural, social, and moral values of the era, but also reflect the complexities of human relationships and governance. The Ramayana, traditionally believed to have been composed around the 6th century BC, stands as a timeless story of duty, honor, and devotion, while the Mahabharata delves into themes of justice, morality, and the struggle for power. Together, these epics continue to illuminate the richness of ancient Indian civilization. The Mahabharata, authored by Vyas, highlights a wide range of issues concerning various aspects of life, including ethical dilemmas, social conduct, and the complexities of human nature. It addresses the challenges faced by individuals and society, offering timeless lessons on morality, duty, and governance. Around the same period, the Buddhist and Jain philosophies also emerged, presenting alternative perspectives on life, ethics, and spiritual practices, thus enriching the philosophical landscape of ancient India. Coming to the Puranas hold significant importance in shaping ancient Hindu social and moral life, especially following the era of the epics. These texts provide a wealth of information on social structures, religious practices, and cultural traditions. From the narratives and teachings within the Puranas, one can derive key moral principles and ethical guidelines that govern daily life and spirituality in ancient India. Through their stories, the Puranas not only preserve historical knowledge but also offer insights into the values and beliefs of the time. There are 18 main Puranas which hold a prominent place in Hindu literature. These include the Brahma Puran, Padma Puran, Vishnu Puran, Bhagavad Puran, Narad Puran, Markandeya Puran, Agni Puran, Bhavishya Puran, Brahma Vaivarta Puran, Linga Puran, Varaha Puran, Skanda Puran, Vaman Puran, Kurm Puran, Matsya Puran, Garud Puran, and Brahman Puran. Each of these Puranas offers valuable insights into mythology, cosmology, and religious practices. In addition to these, there are 29 Upapuranas which serve as supplementary text and further expand on the themes found in the major Puranas. Now coming to the Smritis, all along with their commentaries and explanations, have played a crucial role in shaping the moral and social framework of Indian life. These texts provide in-depth insights into essential topics such as Varna, that is social order, caste, ashram, that is stages of life, Purushartha, that is the four goals of life, as well as norms surrounding marriage and family. Among the most influential Smritis are the Manusmriti, Yagnavalakya Smriti, Narad Smriti, Brahaspati Smriti, and Katyayan Smriti, each contributing to the establishment of ethical and societal standards in ancient India. Several scholars have written significant commentaries on the Smritis. Medhatithi, Govindraj, and Kullu Bhatt have provided important interpretations of the Manusmriti, while Vishwarupa, Vigneshwara, and Apararka have offered detailed commentaries on the Yagnavalakya Smriti. However, there is some debate about among scholars regarding the total number of Smritis. According to the Padma Puran, there are 36 Smritis. Vriddha Gautama places the number at 56 and Veer Mitradhya counts 57. This variation reflects differing traditions and interpretations within scholarship, within Hindu scholarship. Now coming to the essay literature or Nibandha Sahitya. Essay literature also derives its moral and ethical perspectives from works such as Vachaspati Mishra's Achar Darsha, Smriti Chandrika, and Vivad Chintamani, which provide deep insights into conduct and duty. In addition to these texts like Kautilya's Arthashastra and Kalidasa's literary masterpieces, Kumarasambhav, Abhigyan Shakuntalam, and Malvika Agnimitra offer valuable knowledge about the social, religious, and moral conditions of their time, reflecting the cultural and ethical norms of ancient Indian society. Other significant texts from the post-Vedic period include Harsha's Ratnavali, Sudraka's Amritshakatikam, Vishakadatta's Mudra Rakshas, and Gunadhya's Vrihad Katha. These works provide valuable insights into the social, religious, and moral conditions of the time, reflecting the cultural dynamics and ethical values that shaped post-Vedic society. Each text, through its unique narrative, offers a glimpse into the evolving social structures and religious practices of ancient India. Now, if we talk about the moral views of medieval saints, uh, following the foreign invasions, Indian society experienced significant changes in its social, religious, and moral structures. The influence of foreign cultures and rulers had a profound impact on Indian civilization, leading to a stagnation in the development of moral and ethical ideas for an extended period. This foreign presence disrupted the continuity of indigenous traditions, affecting the evolution of India's cultural and spiritual landscape. During this period, Sufi saints and poets played a significant role in expressing the moral and ethical ideas of the time through their compositions. Prominent figures such as Jayashree, Dadu, Nanak, Kabir, Rahim, Tulsi, Meera, and Surdas conveyed messages of spirituality, love, and moral conduct, blending the essence of devotion with ethical teachings. Their works had a lasting impact on the cultural and moral landscape of Indian society during this era. Now, Coming to the moral ideas of 19th century. During this period, social and moral ideas did not develop independently, but the seeds of morality emerged in a subtle form through the teachings of various reformers. The primary focus of the thinkers of this time was on social reform. Prominent figures such as Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Dayanand Saraswati, Govind Ranade, Ramakrishna Paramhans, and Swami Vivekanand played pivotal roles in raising moral awareness within society. Through their efforts and teachings, they sought to address social injustices and promote ethical values, significantly shaping the moral consciousness of the era. Now, at last, talking about the contemporary ethical ideology, we see that from the early 20th century, this period saw diverse responses to English culture and ideas in India. Some fully embraced Western influences, others sought a balance by blending them with Indian traditions, while some rejected them outright, offering their own original perspectives. Prominent moral thinkers of this time included Tilak, Aurobindo, Radhakrishna, Gandhi, Tagore, Iqbal, and K.C. Bhattacharya, each contributing significantly to the moral and philosophical discourse with their unique approaches and ideas. Thank you. That was all for the video. We will meet in the next class with a new topic.